final game of the opening week of Season 2 sees Parmesan versus Flaberdeen. Parmesan in white shooting from left to right and Flaberdeen in blue shooting from right to left. Both teams have strong attendances for this game this week. Both teams have had wins in their previous games and this week, so this will be interesting to see who can take most points for the final game. Early on, Simon with a shot, but it's high and landed right into Bernie's hands and goals. Simon again with an early shot, but the rebound almost lands at his teammate Barry's feet. Paul for Parmesan has picked up the ball now, tries to play it across. Alan intercepts to Simon. Simon with the shot is blocked, but it lands at Barry, and that combination finally pays off in this game after a couple of early chances between them, and it puts Flaberdeen 1-0 up. Simon's had a couple of shots already in this game that have went wide, and Barry's not been able to quite get in position to finish it, but this time he was in the right place and with the right foot put it into the bottom corner. 1-0 Flaberdeen. They'll be looking to push on with the new players in the team to get some points early in this season to mitigate the problems that they had last season as they languished at the bottom of the table early on. Simon now for Flaberdeen, still moving forward. Simon looking for options now. Plays it to Alan. Alan to Barry. Simon and Barry, the two new players on their debut week, connecting very well for Flaberdeen here. Simon with the shots. Oh, and he snuck it into the tightest of angles past Burnley and goals there in the inside post and has put his team 2-0 up. The ball comes wide out to Simon. Simon gets there first, turns away and gives the dummy to Paul, comes in through on goal, but it's a really tight angle and Simon manages to place it just past Burnley into the goal and puts Flaberdeen 2-0 up. Early on here, and Flaberdeen with a real strong intent there, and Ryan with a shot from kickoff there, and James looks like he touched that onto the post to stop that from going in. Fantastic shot there from Ryan. The ball is back at Burnley's feet for Parmesan to come forward with. Barry tried to intercept that, but it lands at Richie. Richie with the shot goes wide. Gareth now on the pitch for Parmesan. Gareth looking up for options here. Plays it to Ryan, also in his debut. Ryan just missed it, but he's got time and space to collect it, and calmly passes it back to his keeper to ensure that it's safe there. Gareth coming forward now for Parmesan. Gareth going past the player with the shot, just wide there. The ricochet has landed at Richie's feet. Richie trying to take on Brad and Des. Plays it to Ryan. Ryan passes it to Richie, but the shot is blocked there. It's back to Ryan now. Ryan looking for some options. Sees Gareth in the middle of the pitch. Gareth with a great turn. Tries to get past Brad. Brad with his own great turn taking the ball away. Through on against Ryan. Brad with a shot just over the top there. And Barry gets the end of it, but the ball ends up with the Parmesan goalkeeper who rolls it out quickly to Richie. Richie with a shot. Oh, just wide there. Some great goalkeeping there from James to put Richie off there, and the shot is wide. And the attack ends there. Parmesan on the attack once again. Ball out to Baz up front there, but it's rolled through to James in goals and he collects calmly. James now assessing what options there for Flaberdeen to go forward. Rolls it to Brad. Brad with space. Brad playing it out to Barry. Barry has lost the ball now. Is landed with Burnley. Parmesan looking to counter-attack here. Richie to Burnley, but Simon blocks it. Simon coming forward. Simon shoots. Simon scores! Flaberdeen now 3-0 ahead early on in this game. Parmesan had an extremely impressive performance against Scandinavia in the game before, but Flaberdeen are doing to Parmesan what Parmesan did to Scandinavia. So there's a whole lot of interesting dynamics coming into this league this season very early on here. 3-0 to Flaberdeen. Can Parmesan show some of that clinical magic from the last game to try and get a couple of goals and get back into this game? Burnley trying to roll it to Richie. Richie out wide, trying to play it across, but Barry intercepts it for Flaberdeen and gets it to his captain in goals to end that. Brad with the ball out wide. Coming in with the ball now. Trying to take on Gareth, gets past Gareth, tries to play it and shoot past Burnley, but Burnley blocks that well, and Ryan in goals for Parmesan picks it up. Baz now with the ball to Barry. Barry's on both teams now, and that was a chance there that Simon tried to take, but it managed to land into Ryan's hands for Parmesan. Parmesan coming forward The ball to Richie. Richie trying to play it off the wall to Burney. Burney's in space incredibly. Plays it to Richie, and Richie just can't get the ball out from under his feet to get the shot away. Incredible space Burney found himself in there, and it's unfortunate for Parmesan. They couldn't take advantage of it. Ball is loose, but Barry for Parmesan cleans it up. Back to his goalkeeper Ryan, who plays it to Gareth quickly. Gareth trying to get past Brad, but Brad has blocked it. Brad on through, plays it to James, and the goal is there. Clever cutback from Brad. I thought he was going to take the shot. I was waiting for the shot to happen, but Brad looked up, so he's captain there in space in the middle of the pitch. Did a great cutback, and James managed to slot that ball home. Brad coming forward here. You thought he was lining up for the shot. He goes Burney in. James comes in late into the box, and James managed to get it in the far side of the corner of the goal, and no chance there for Ryan to stop that. Flaberdeen are looking deadly in this game. 4-0 on early on. This is impressive stuff from them. Again, after the impressive display we just seen from Parmesan, this is definitely something. 4-0 now. This is going to be interesting to see the direction where this goes, with Flaberdeen coming forward now. James trying to play the ball, but Richie intercepts. Richie coming forward, plays it to Ryan. Ryan with the shot. Good save there by Barry. Burney with the follow-up, and it's gone over off the boards. Back to Baz for Parmesan now, but the ricochet's off, and it lands with James. James with the shot just wide. Back to Brad. Brad with the shot, and it's blocked. Parmesan, can they pick up the ball? No, Des looks like he's won that now for Flaberdeen. Flaberdeen are in absolute fighting spirits here, scrapping for every ball, but it's loose and it's rolled out to Burney. Burney with options left and right. Burney goes himself. Burney shoots just wide there. Parmesan can't see it stick the ball in the back of the net. The ball's landed with James. James with the shot, and it's a goal! Incredibly, from up the other end of the pitch with Burney just shooting wide, the ball has landed at Brad's feet. Brad with an incredibly clever pass to James in space, and James with the first time finish into the bottom corner, and you can see Gareth is frustrated with that, and it's just amazing to see how quickly the transition changed there. From Parmesan looking like they were going to score, to Flaberdeen find themselves scoring. And as I say that, Richie's cutting on through, and once again, he just can't get the ball out from under his feet, and it goes wide. But Ryan's picked it up for Parmesan now. Burney, but Des does a great job taking that ball away. It finds Brad up front with the ball. He holds it, plays it to Simon out wide. Simon with the shot. It's blocked. Simon with the ball once again. Can Flaberdeen get a chance from this? No, Richie intercepts. Richie coming on through. Richie shoots. Barry with the save. Burney versus Des. Burney wins, and it's a goal there from Burney. I'm struggling with my words here with the action that's going on here, but Burney manages to win that duel against Des and gets the shot past Barry in goals. You can see here Burney threw on there. It looked like Barry was going to close that down on the edge of his box, but Burney managed to sneak it past Barry, and that's 5-1 to Flaberdeen with that opening Parmesan goal from Burney. This game has been end to end and has been absolutely non-stop. Flaberdeen with the kick-off now though. They're just waiting for Des to get equipped up with some goalie gloves in there, but I think the referee's encouraged them to play on at this point. They do so. The ball to Brad. Barry looked on through there, but Richie managed to take the ball away. Baz now for Parmesan picks up the ball, tries to play it through to Ryan. James has won it. It's rolled it to Brad. Brad with a shot, and a good save there by Gareth. Takes it out wide. James has the ball now to Simon. Simon shoots. Simon scores! And that again, that game has just moved from one end of the pitch to the other. Burney is trying to catch his breath at how quick this is going. Once again, Parmesan looked like they had chances there. The ball ends up at their own side of the pitch. James and Brad have had their own opportunities. Simon manages to stick the ball in the back of net with a lovely finish there to put them 6-1 up. But this is non-stop, back to front. The players are going to be absolutely knackered with this. But they kick on and they keep going, with it 6-1 being the Flaberdeen. And Burney's lost the ball out there. Barry with a shot, and it just goes wide there. I think Gareth may have got a hand on it. The ball's landed with Brad. Brad back to his captain James in the middle of the pitch. Barry with it. James with it. James with the shot. James with the goal. Wow, this is instant stuff from kickoffs here from Flaberdeen. They are relentless. You wouldn't look at it looking at them, but they are being relentless right now. Barry there playing a great ball through to his captain James in the middle there, and James, who has just been clinical as you like in this match so far. He does look happy, give him credit. I think it was a bit underplaying the celebrations there. I think it's mainly tiredness. It's a very, very sticky night here for this game, and Flaberdeen have just been non-stop, and the game has been non-stop, and all players are feeling it. And the ball through there, Richie just touched it in the box. The referee blown for the goalkeeper for Flaberdeen to get started. Brad trying to get past Baz, but it's been blocked there. The ball's picked up through to Richie. Richie with a shot, and Richie gets the goal he's been desperate for in this match. He'll be relieved with getting that. The ball bobbled through to him as he was in front of goal there and slotted it past Des. Burnley seeing that loose ball, playing a great pass past Brad and James, and Richie there just curls the ball past Des as Des comes down to close the space, but can't do it enough. Richie gets the goal, and he will be delighted with that. 7-2 to Flaberdeen. There's still a gap now that Parmesan will have to overcome in this match. As I say that, very quickly after kick-off there, Simon gets the shot, but it's a good save by Gareth. Baz with a wonderful pass there to Richie. Richie tries to play it through to Burnley, but Barry for Flaberdeen intercepts. Ryan now winning that ball for Parmesan, but plays it back to his goalkeeper Gareth. Gareth with the long ball over the top to Richie. Richie with a shot. Oh, now that was a great save by Des, but I think he's done similar to what Chopper did in the last match and taken it in the sensitive area. You can see there it did take a little nick off the thigh, so it might not be as bad. But it's a great save from Baz anyway, as Richie was absolutely hammering down on goal. Brad, long ball out to Brad, tries to get it in the turn. Good save there by Gareth, and Baz gets the ball away for Parmesan. Baz now upfield with Parmesan with the ball, tries to play it to Ryan. Ryan, the space is closed down there from the Flaberdeen defenders. Ball tried to be quickly rolled up by Des, but lands at Burnley. Burnley with a shot high and over, rebound back to Burnley. Burnley playing it to Richie. Richie with the shot. Barry making the block. Richie with the ball again to Burnley. Burnley tries to take another shot. A save by Des there in goals. Baz now with the ball for Parmesan, and the ball finally gets to Des, and Des lands on top of it to give his team a chance to get themselves reorganised. Richie coming forward for Parmesan, but Simon with a vital touch to take that ball away. Barry plays it to Simon. Simon finding Brad up front his own. Lovely finish there from Brad. A turn and a shot, and manages to put the ball between the legs of Gareth in goals, putting Flaberdeen 8 goals in this game, and the score being 8-2 to Flaberdeen. They have been absolutely clinical in this game today. Fantastic performance from everybody all round with that. And Parmesan are finding themselves now further and further away from Flaberdeen in this game. Paul and Simon, the two debuts for this week, come up against each other, but the ball lands with Burnley, and Brad and Burnley are battling here. Burnley looks like he's got the ball for now safely and decides to play it back to Gareth in goals to ensure that they don't lose the ball. Gareth looking for options to kickstart the team, plays it out to Richie. Richie tries to play it past Simon, but Simon's picked up. Simon shoots. Simon scores. Flaberdeen with 9 goals in this game. Simon has had a fantastic debut all evening for his debut week at Fat Fives, and his captain James will be delighted with his addition to the team. Not only has he been vital with the goals that he scored this evening, but also his participation in the build-up play and the support play for his teammates. Impressive stuff here from Flaberdeen. 9 goals against Parmesan, and we've seen how clinical Parmesan can be this week that they've been. When they've had the opportunities, they have had the opportunities abound in previous games and have put them away. And as I say that, the ball is bounced around in front of the Parmesan goals. Brad with a shot wide. Barry's picked it up, but the ball is loose. It lands at Richie's feet. Richie plays it to Burnley. Burnley shoots. Des out quickly and manages to close the gap and save it. Now's Parmesan on the counter. Richie with a shot. Lovely finish by Richie from distance. He found himself in space with a quick rollout from Gareth in goals after there's been a counter attack from Flaberdeen, leaving Baz and Richie up front on their own. Richie comes forward and he slots it into the bottom corner. A trademark Richie finish to put a third goal for Parmesan on the board, and straight from kick-off there, Simon has the opportunity to try and score, but it is saved. Barry for Flaberdeen, trying to follow up, but not even James can do that either. And finally, it lands in Paul's hands for Parmesan. The quick ball out hits Burnley in the back. Clever stuff there from Burnley to find Richie. Don't know if it's accidental. He'll claim that it's on purpose, but the ball bouncing off of Burnley's back, landing at Richie's feet, and Richie putting the ball away there. It looks like there's a quite bit of luck there for Burnley for that to be pulled off. However, we'll give him the credit that he was in full control there, and the two of them are delighted to have that fourth goal. There is still a 5-goal gap here, but they'll find a little bit of enjoyment wherever they can. Flaberdeen coming forward between Barry and Brad here, and Brad rolling it back to his captain James. Parmesan now with the ball. Burnley looking to play it, but Brad's picked it up now. Brad with the shot. Brad with a goal! And into the dying moments of the game, that's the referee blowing the end of it with Brad's goal. Hugs all around there. 10-4 to Flaberdeen. And the ball here, Burnley trying to play through Baz with a clever pass there, but Brad picks it up, one touch control, one touch to shoot, and puts 10 goals in for Flaberdeen. A huge win for Flaberdeen over Parmesan, meaning they walk away with the end of week 1 with 6 points. Bat 5s are looking for new players. If you are in the northeast of Scotland, Aberdeen area and want to take part, please check out our website fat5s.football and feel free to fill out the registration form. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to ensure you get notified when new videos are released.